Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to stand in the very presence of God, to witness a power so immense it could shake the very foundations of the earth today? We're journeying back in time, to a moment of awe, terror, and divine majesty. We're going to Mount Sinai, where an entire nation encountered the creator of the universe. Imagine this: the Israelites, having escaped slavery in Egypt and crossed the Red Sea, have been traveling through the harsh desert for 3 months. They've seen miracles, but what they are about to experience will forever be etched into their history and their hearts. They arrive at the foot of a rugged, imposing mountain called Sinai. Here, God has summoned them for a divine appointment. Moses, their leader, ascends the mountain to speak with God, and God gives him a message for the people. You yourselves have seen what I did to Egypt, and how I carried you on eagle's wings and brought you to myself. Now if you obey me fully and keep my covenant, then out of all nations you will be my treasured possession. The people, united in purpose, agree. They promise, we will do everything the Lord has said. So, the preparation begins. For 2 days, the Israelites purify themselves, washing their clothes and their hearts, getting ready for the most significant moment of their lives. A boundary is set around the mountain. No one, not even an animal, is to touch it, for the ground is holy. The sense of anticipation is electric. Everyone knows something monumental is about to happen. Then, on the morning of the 3rd day, the world changes. The air grows still, and a thick, dark cloud descends upon Mount Sinai, cloaking its peak in mystery. Suddenly, a flash of lightning splits the sky, followed by a deafening clap of thunder that echoes through the valley, reverberating in the very bones of the people. The earth beneath their feet begins to tremble. The Israelites, standing at a distance, watch in sheer terror and astonishment. The entire mountain is engulfed in smoke, as if a colossal furnace were raging at its summit. The smoke billows up towards the heavens, thick and dark, and through the chaos, a sound emerges, a sound unlike any they have ever heard. It's the piercing, long blast of a trumpet, a shofar, growing louder and louder and louder, until it fills the entire landscape. The mountain itself is now shaking violently. It's not a gentle tremor, it's a powerful, convulsive quaking, as if the very rock is alive and trembling in fear before its maker. The people, their faces pale with fright, can do nothing but stand and witness this terrifying display of divine power. They are witnessing the arrival of the King of the universe. And then, from the heart of the fire and smoke, a voice speaks. It's not the voice of a man. It's a voice that booms like the thunder itself, a voice that carries an authority that is absolute and undeniable. God is speaking. The Bible tells us that when the people heard this voice, they trembled and stood at a distance, begging Moses to be their intermediary. The experience was too overwhelming, too powerful for any mortal to bear. In the midst of this terrifying spectacle, one man stands firm, Moses, called by God. He doesn't shrink back in fear. He moves towards the thick darkness where God is. He bravely ascends the trembling mountain, climbing into the heart of the storm, into the very presence of the Almighty. It is here, amidst the fire, smoke, and the shaking of the earth, that Moses will receive the 10 Commandments, the foundational laws of a new nation, written by the very finger of God. This event at Mount Sinai was more than just a light show. It was a profound statement. God was showing his people his holiness, his power, and his majesty. He wanted them to understand that the covenant they were entering into was with a God who is awesome and mighty, a God who deserves reverence and obedience. The fear they felt was a holy fear, a deep respect for the one who created and commanded the elements. This incredible story reminds us that God is not a distant, abstract idea. He is a powerful, present reality who desires a relationship with us, but it also teaches us about the importance of reverence and holiness. While we can now approach God through faith, we should never lose our sense of awe for his greatness. The God who made Mount Sinai shake is the same God who loves us and calls us by name. What an incredible moment in history. The day a mountain trembled, the sky roared, and a nation stood in awe before their God. Thank you for joining me on this journey back to Mount Sinai. If this story moved you, please like and subscribe for more epic tales from the Bible. See you next time.